I've been in this game now for over 25 years. I've worn a lot of hats. I've been everything from a financial advisor to an insurance pre licensing exam instructor. I've even managed a team at Intuit that was a top team in our division for years. But I think what really makes me different and how I set myself apart has a lot to do with empathy. It has a lot to do with meeting people where they are and explaining things in a way that shows them I'm making a concerted effort to learn how to speak their language. I think that I have a knack for taking complex financial stuff and breaking it down: taxes, compliance, insurance, whatever, bookkeeping, breaking it down so that anyone can understand it, but not just explaining it, but making it click. That part is the part that I think is different. So whether I'm teaching a room full of new people to the industry, or I'm helping a small business owner make sense of their numbers, I do make an effort right then and there to speak their language. I don't expect them to understand and speak mine. And I try my hardest, even if I do use jargon, to break that jargon down so that they understand what they're looking at. People have said that they walk away from conversations with me about money feeling way better than they did before. I take a lot of pride in that. Showing empathy translates really well. Because I've been on both sides of the desk, I've run my own businesses, I've worked for big corporations, I've also had my own tax and money challenges that I've come through. I've seen firsthand the challenges that a small business owner will face in their individual life and how that crosses over into their small business life and everything in between. So, what I bring to the table isn't just knowledge, but it's empathy and practical solutions. I'm not here to lecture people about what they should have done. I'm here to meet them where they are and help them move forward. And that will include untangling a tax mess or their financial mess first and setting up systems so that they can stay compliant. And sometimes it's just about helping someone understand their financial options. I'm all about empowering people. I think that being able to walk away from a conversation that you thought was going to be scary in a way where you feel empowered, that is my small way of influencing change. Sure thing. Let's say I'm working with a small business owner who's been paying people under the table. Now, I get why they might have been doing that, especially if they are a person of color and feel disenfranchised, Black small business owners or Hispanic small business owners who feel pressured by some of their best workers to pay them under the table. So I get why it happens. But I can show them how becoming compliant isn't just about avoiding trouble with the IRS. That's one reason, obviously. But it's also about opening doors for them and their workers to deductions, credits, and benefits. I don't just tell them what to do, but I walk them through the process step by step so that we can create any type of custom training materials they need for them and their staff. And by the time we're done, people are not just compliant now, but also confident. They understand things about how it all ties together that they did not know. They see how they've been shooting themselves in the foot and exposing themselves to more vulnerability by doing it the way that they had been doing it prior to getting with a professional to clean things up. So I really feel good about the work I do. Exactly. And you know what? That's what gets me excited every day. I'm not here to just crunch numbers or file forms. I'm here to change lives when and where I can, whether it's helping someone navigate an audit or teaching a group of people who are aspiring to get into this field somehow, or work together with people who are bookkeepers and tax professionals, as well as business owners, and bringing them all in the room so that we all sync up. Really have a very deep connection to setting people up for long term success, empowering them, making them feel a whole lot more confident in their numbers, and building wealth on their own terms. That's what drives me. I bring a unique perspective to this work. As a queer woman of color, I understand the specific challenges many of my clients face, and I'm not just teaching financial literacy here. I'm helping people redefine what wealth actually means for them and our community. Hmm. Final thoughts, I guess, would be I'd say it's my ability to bridge worlds. Is the reason why I do this. I can speak the language of the IRS and translate it for the small business owner. I can take a corporate person's best practices and adapt them for a grassroots organization or a micro-sized small business that's growing. I'm equally comfortable in a boardroom or a community center. But most importantly, I never forget that behind every number is a person, a family, or a dream someone had. And my job isn't just to solve financial problems, it's to empower people to create the lives they want. And that's what I bring to every client, every class, every interaction. That's my way of, as cheesy as it sounds, changing the world bit by bit. Because when you can do that and you feel really good about it and people can feel that you feel good about it, everyone walks away from the interaction a little bit better than they went in. That's sort of the point of any work that we do anyway.